This is chapter 2, and it's a little boring because I forgot to make any designs, so I apologize, and I'll try to make it a little bit more more lively to keep you awake so I don't put you to sleep. Chapter 2 talks about safe care in the core of leading and managing, and so we're going to start to explore this chapter. Some of the aims of providing health care that are out there, and started with the IOM, which is the Institute of Medicine. The first one was in 2001, and they said that healthcare should be safe, effective, patient-centered. We should work in a timely and efficient manner, and it should be equitable. When we started, IOM started looking at health professions education, they came up with 5 competencies, and these are listed here. Then they started advancing, and so now the IOM has a new future for nursing. Started in 2010, which now is actually 6 years ago, but it moves all the way up, tells you some information that they want you to know where they want us to move by the year 2020. So please look at this box here, and there are 8 of them, 8 recommendations, that is. Key organizations addressing safety and quality standards also includes the National Quality Forum. It's a membership-based organization, and they're designed to develop and they implement a national strategy for healthcare quality management and reporting. Here are some of your nurse-sensitive care standards. Patient-centered outcome measures, nursing-centered intervention measures, and system-centered measures. There's also the NQF, and it is again the National Quality Forum, and they seek to identify and endorse outcome processes and any structural measures and patients' experience from care surveys that are specifically addressed to nursing home quality measures, and this is for public reporting and quality improvement. This project will also provide maintenance for current National Quality Forum endorsement nursing home measures. So there's certain measures that they have to follow, and if you look below, there's a link that you can just peruse around in there, especially if you already work at a nursing home. You might want to see an example of this. A couple other ones are the Joint Commission, also formerly known as JCO. It is a not-for-profit organization, and it accredits healthcare organizations. It's deemed status from the Centers of Medicare and Medicaid Services. It's also an organization that meets the Joint Commission standards. That any organization that does meet the Joint Commission standards is deemed to have met the standards that are needed to be set. DMV and NIHO are internally based organizations that provide accreditation in a variety of fields, and so usually they will have they are a competitor of Joint Commission, and they do annual surveys as well. This is from page 29 in your textbook, and it's the Houston communication example. So they do have the website you can look at, but they're looking at how to improve communication among health team members. Some of you have heard about MAGNET, which is a national designation, and this focuses on quality of care. It's also, you have your Institute for Healthcare Improvement, and it is a nonprofit organization that's dedicated to rapidly improving care through mechanisms such as rapid cycle change projects. So what would be some tips for patient safety? One of those is to use those IOM competencies to frame your actions, keep current with the evidence and best practices, use only quality sources, especially websites, and read general nursing literature regarding other organizations' work related to safety. So I want you to assume that you work in a facility that does not provide support, such as time off, tuition reimbursements, recognition of educational achievements. So how could you use this information to change workplace policies and practices? Again, you work for a facility that does not provide support. So what I want you to do is write down your thoughts, and we can share this in class.